Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing viral matcha recipes. I've been seeing a lot of really cool viral matcha recipes, so we're going to be trying some today. So for my first recipe, I'm going to be trying the viral cold whisked matcha. So to start off, I'm going to bloom my matcha whisk. So typically you want to soak your matcha whisk in warm water so that the bristles expand and it won't break as easily. Okay, next I'm going to be making my matcha, and I'm going to be using junbi matcha for this video. I'm going to use 3 big scoops. And this is the milk I always like to use. It's the Califia Farm oat milk barista blend. If you have a strainer, I would recommend to sift your matcha, but I don't have one with me at the moment. Just mixing it how I usually do in an M or W formation. My sweetener of choice today is maple syrup. Sometimes I'll go back and forth between maple syrup or agave, sometimes honey, depending on my mood. Just gonna add a little splash. I'm going to mix it a little bit more. And now I'm going to add a little more oat milk. I think this looks pretty good. I'm just gonna add a little more oat milk with the rest of the matcha. Oh! Excuse me! Sadie! Excuse me, I know you can't drink matcha, okay? Okay, let's give it a taste. Oh my god, it's so good. Alright, next on the menu, we are going to be trying the coconut matcha cloud. So for this one, it's basically coconut water and then a matcha heavy whipping cream on top, and then I'm gonna mix it. So first, let's froth up our whipped cream with matcha. I wish I had a sifter, but I handed it to my dad and he never gave it back to me, so we're just going with the flow with this. Just going straight in. I don't want to use too much, maybe like that. I'm adding my heavy whipping cream. You can use any brand you'd like. That should be good. Let me get my frother. All right, might take a minute for me to froth this up, but so while this is frothing up, I guess we could talk. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually from Japan, from Osaka. I was born there and I actually lived there for a couple years as well. And I grew up drinking matcha, but before it became popular, even as like a matcha latte, I would have them at tea ceremonies. And my aunt that lives in Japan, she has been practicing like making matcha in a traditional tea ceremony way for a really long time. And so she would invite me to go a few times. They basically serve tea and it's a tatami room. Most of the time we'll wear kimonos and we'll sit in a very uncomfortable position for like an hour. And the tea master who is making the matcha will sift it with warm water, and we'll also eat it with like a really sweet Japanese wagashi, which is like a sweet treat. There's like mochi, azuki, it depends on the treat. But yeah, so that was a really fun experience. I wish they had that more here. I feel like right now that matcha is so much more popular. A lot of it is like matcha lattes and, you know, sweet drinks, which I think is really awesome. But I think also being able to learn more of like the traditional matcha ceremonies, like that would be really cool too. Okay, so I think this is good. I didn't add sweetener, I just realized. I'm just gonna add a tad bit. And then we are going to assemble. All right, so we have our coconut water. I just got some from Costco. I've never really drank coconut water, so I don't even know if this is the right kind. And I'm confused on why it's pink. Like, isn't coconut water clear? Okay, so we have our cup with ice. Oh, I think that's good, right? Whoa, that's beautiful! Wow! Whoa, that's so good. Wow, okay, I'm pretty excited for this one. Isn't that pretty? Wow. All right, let's try it. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. I actually really like that. It might not be the best option for people who don't like coconut, but I really like it. It's really good. It's definitely more of like a refreshing, creamy drink. I think it's a good summer drink. All right, for our third recipe, I'm going to be attempting to make the matcha einspanner latte. So for this recipe, they use hwachae, which is matcha with just a little bit of warm water instead of the regular ratio. They add whipped cream on top. Also guys, don't worry, no matcha is going to waste here. My boyfriend and I are sharing the matchas that I'm making. So I have some matcha in my bowl. I'm gonna add some warm water, just a tiny bit. And then I am going to whisk. I also do want to do a part 2 of this video because I'm gonna make this and then one more recipe, but I know there's a lot more and I want to try it all. So okay, so I just whisked my matcha and then I'm going to be whipping up some heavy cream. Excuse me. Using my frother again. Oh my gosh, she has matcha on her face. Crazy girl. I'm gonna add some sweetener to the whipped cream. And I'm gonna add some of the matcha on the sides of the cup. Let's see. Should have have done this without the ice first. I don't know if I'm making this right. And then I'm going to add my cream on top. All right. I honestly didn't really follow a recipe. I made it before following a recipe and then I just kind of winged it. So please don't come for me if I made it wrong. So I'm gonna give it a mix. Cheers. Okay. It's very creamy. It's good, but I feel like I'm usually the type to enjoy something a little less creamy. For my taste, it's a little too creamy. But it's still really good. Okay. Probably rate this one like a 6 out of 10. I do want to try to make a hwachae einspanner. I think that would be really good. I'm going to be trying one last recipe. I've been seeing a lot of people making matcha sago or even kind of like a matcha hwachae. And I'm just going to use whatever ingredients I have. And I'm going to make a small one because I just drink so much matcha. I don't think I could take any more. So I'm just going to use my little matcha bowl and then I'm going to add all my ingredients and try it. And let me know what other matcha videos you guys would like to see. I wanted to do one trying like the matchas in Los Angeles because that's where I'm around. So let me know if you guys would like to see that or any other videos. I cut up some strawberries, so I'm gonna add that. And then I have some nata de coco jelly. I'm gonna add that. I made hwachae the other day with like strawberry milk, Sprite, watermelon. It's so good. It's like the perfect summer dessert. That's good. And then I was looking for sago or tapioca at the market, but the only thing they had was tapioca pudding. And so I've been using that for my hwachae, and so I'm going to use this too. And then I'm just going to add some ice. This looks so good. Let's try it. I'm gonna get some of the tapioca, some of the strawberry, and the nata de coco. Cheers. Dude, that is so good. Why haven't I tried this sooner? This is so delicious. They should like sell this at cafes. It's so refreshing. Wow. The jellies are so good and like chewy. I love the texture of the nata de coco. Mmm. And I actually really like this tapioca pudding. I feel like it's a good replacement for the sago. You guys, this might be my favorite. This is really good. Mmm. Well, that was a lot. A lot of matcha in like less than an hour, but we made it through, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see any more matcha videos, and I'll see you guys next time.